What is hidradenitis suppurativa? Hydradenitis suppurativa is a chronic skin condition that I have been living with since I was 14 and currently have a wound in my thigh because of that disease. My goal is to inform you all on what it's like to live with the disease, and I will be splitting this up in 3 sectors: physical, mental, and emotional. Let's dive into the physical aspects. Physical is the easiest to explain. It's the one everyone sees, so it's the easiest for people to relate to. And let's start with abscesses. So abscesses are infections that cause flare-ups. Flare-ups are what we call when we get an abscess. We get a flare-up, that means we have an infection or an abscess somewhere. According to the ncib.gov, abscesses occur mostly on the axillary region, the groin region, the perineal region, and the perianal region of the body. Abscesses drain pus, blood, and other bodily fluids. Abscesses can be 8 by 8 inches, and I feel like that's the biggest I've seen, 8 by 8 max. And then they could also get as deep as 5 inches into your back. The second aspect that is physical is wounds. Wounds is what is left after the abscess has been removed or has been drained or has been removed by surgery. Because abscesses can go away on their own and then drain on their own, or they have to get surgically removed, and then they'll drain on their own also, or they'll just leave a wound and it will heal by second intention. And the wounds can range from very painful to relief, because sometimes it feels good to get that infection out of there and to know that it's not going to come back. Because once you physically, if the doctor does a good job and removes all the tunnels that it creates and stuff and physically removes it, the disease, not the disease, but that specific abscess will not show up again in that region of the body. Hopefully, because there's chance of reoccurrence. There's always chance of reoccurrence. Moving on to the mental aspects of the disease. The disease will affect you both positively and negatively. So positively, you'll get 10 out of 10 pain tolerance, and eventually you will learn to love your body, butcher it on. I say butcher it on because since I was 14, I've gotten like multiple surgeries for this, both under anesthesia and topical. Not topical, local. So, mentally positive, that's good. But then the negative part is that you will develop depression. Because you're gonna see your body get basically cut up, and not to be dramatic, but mutilated, because you have something that you didn't ask for. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life. But you're gonna hate your body for a little bit, but like I said, you're gonna tough it out, and you're gonna learn to love your body 100%. I feel like way faster than most people would fall in love with their body, because you have to accept yourself, because like I said, this is lifelong, it's chronic. So either you accept it or you don't. There's no maybe. And according to Barry's HS blog, psychological consequences of the disease cause people to miss out. And what does that mean? That means that the time it takes to go to the doctors, heal, you're pausing your life every single time. The wounds take from 2 weeks to 2 years to fully heal. So, you're going to have to put your life on pause, start over, put your life on pause, start over, and again, and again. And it just comes with the territory. Finally, we're going to move on to emotional, which is the hardest part to explain, because that's your internal battle with the disease. Most people don't get to see that part, but I'm going to talk about it. So, the first thing is that emotions are stupid, and you're going to feel like a monster, and you're not a monster, and you have to hold yourself with love and just feel the feeling out. That's truly my best advice. And number 2 is the most serious part of this disease, is that you are at an increased risk of suicide. According to the National Library of Medicine, HS patients have an increase of completed suicides. And I just want to let anybody with HS know that suicide is never the answer. Everything in life has a solution, and suicide is final. And everything in life has a solution but death. So you will have those thoughts, but do not act on them. Just learn to trust yourself. To wrap it all up, I hope I informed you all on what it's like to live with HS, and I hope you guys know a little more about the disease and what it's like to live with it, because I know it's something like not rare, but like not a lot of people have heard of it. Hydradenitis suppurativa is the full name. I just abbreviated to HS throughout the speech. Thank you so much